Hi everybody, welcome back to the 12 days of Christmas, and today is day number 9, you guys. And so are you ready to pick a theme? So hopefully we get one that's down here, and so let's go ahead and see what we got. I want to shake. Oh, one popped out. Oh, two popped out. Okay, so two popped out. Yep, two popped out. So we're going to put both of those back in there. Okay, so two popped out. We're putting them back in there. Shake. Oh, one popped out. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got Wreath. Awesome, you guys. Look, we got Wreath. So that is down here. And woohoo. So, all right. So day number 9, we got Wreath. All right. So day number 9, right here. All right, y'all. So all we need is December, and we're good. So, all right, you guys. So we'll be making something that's a wreath. So I don't know what. I already used a wreath stamp on. What was it? Christmas Jingle Bells, I think it was, right? Day 4. So so we'll have to do something with a wreath. So anyway, I'll talk to you soon. I'll be back with my project. All right, y'all, I'm back. So for our wreath project, because we are on day 9, I decided to do something a little different. Usually I create a big wreath, and I have done so many wreaths in the past. I thought I would do something different this year for my family. So when everybody gets here, they have to put on one of these little wreath pins. And I just thought that it would be such a really cute little way to just have everybody be festive, you know. So I went ahead and decided to make these little wreaths out of the pipe cleaners. Now, I've been watching Pinterest, and so so I did follow a tutorial because I didn't know how to make these, and so I was like, but I seen them and I thought they looked really fun to make. And so I just grabbed a few odds and ends that I had in my stash, and then I had these little pin things that I had bought years ago. I think I made some pins one year for something, and so I thought that these would be really fun so people could wear them, right? And I'm going to just decorate a whole bunch of different ones, and I'm going to go ahead and share with you how to make them. And then we are going to make a small wreath, and it's just going to be like a small decorative wreath that you can make out of tinsel or out of the, the fluffy tinsel garland that you put around your tree and stuff. And I thought that would be really fun. So we're going to make a couple of these first, see how they turn out, and then we're going to go ahead and jump over to the other wreath in just a bit. Okay, so to get started, I I let my grandkids get a hold of my pipe cleaners because, they like to play with pipe cleaners and make necklaces out of them and bracelets. So I thought it would be really fun for them. And yeah, I'm left with all of this. So they're still whole pieces, but they're very mangled. So, but that's okay. I mean, you can still use them because, we're going to roll them anyway. So what you're going to need for our first one is you're going to need 4 pipe cleaners, 4 green or whatever color you want. If you want to do red, I thought about doing red because I thought that would be really fun. So let's go ahead and do a red one. So you're going to go ahead and use red, and then we'll make a green bow. So you'll need 4 red. Okay. And actually, you know what? We're going to do green. Sorry. Let's do green. So we're going to need 4. So for our first one, we're going to need 4 green little pipe cleaners. Okay. And you're just going to leave them the regular size. Okay. And then you're going to need a pen. And I'm just picking this pen here. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to just twist these. So you're just going to twist, 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 twist all, and you're going to do it kind of tight. So you want them tight, and we're going to do 4 of these. So, and you're just going to curl it all the way around the pen. Okay, just like that. And then you're going to go ahead, smush it together and pull it off. So when you pull it off, it's going to look kind of like that. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to do 4 of these. So, and then you'll need a 5th one because you'll need to, we're going to wrap it in between these pipe cleaners. So, and I just thought that this would be a festive way. So when everybody comes in, they have to put on a wreath, right? How fun is that? And I do have a little visitor, as you can see. You know, I told you all my granddaughters are moving in with me. And so this is their cat named Sarah. And she is a pretty little thing. She's got little white paws. She was homeless, so they adopted her. And she is super pretty. She's like a gray with like a taupe kind of color. She's really, really pretty. So she's going to stay with us too. So, yep. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this all the way around, just like this. Okay. So now we've got 4 of these, and you're just going to go ahead and take those off. You're going to grab, now I'm going to, you can use green if you want to. I'm just trying to use up some of the odd colors, but you really can't see this in when you put it in through here. So you're just going to add all 4 of these to slide them onto your pipe cleaner. Just slide all of these on there, just like that, right? And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to twist it, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the long sides and you're just going to go ahead and feed it through all of them. Now, it'll want to poke out, so just feed it back through when it pokes out. See how mine is poking out right there? So you'll just go ahead and you're going to pull it. This is what's going to make them curl. Okay. And then this one here, I'm going to feed it through here. Just like that. And I'm going to pull that one. So see how it's already making the round shape? And then this one, we'll feed it through the rest of them, just like this. Okay. So you're just going to feed these all the way through. And then I went ahead and I just twisted this. And you can either tuck this into, or you can cut it off. I just went ahead and tucked them inside because no one's going to see it. Unless they take it apart. Then they might see it. But really nobody's going to see it. And then we're going to just round this off. We're just going to round them. Okay. These are super easy and quick to make, you guys. Super easy and quick. Look at how fast that was, right? So simple. And I just thought that like I said, these would be so cute just to wear at a Christmas event, or, you know, hand them out to your guests or whatever. And then just play with it till you get it to where, you know, everything's uniform or whatever. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna try to, there we go. So some of them want to be kind of difficult, and you know, it's okay. So there we go. So there we go. So then the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and decorate this however you want. And if you want to make a bow, you're going to take a red pipe cleaner. Okay. And I went ahead and, because I had small pieces of red, I'm going to use I decided to use some of the small pieces that were already cut up from my granddaughters. So I'm going to be using those because you really don't need a full one unless you want to have a full one, but you really don't need one. So you're going to go ahead and because you're going to cut this anyway, you're going to go ahead and loop one end, right, just like this, and then twist it, all right, just like that. And then you're going to go ahead and loop another end, just like this, okay. And I have to do it on the other side because it's, so I don't know why I get one loop really good and then the other loop just doesn't want to work. And then you're going to go ahead and bring that around just like that, okay. And I have one loop smaller, okay. So we're going to go ahead and redo it. So what you're going to do is, that's how I did it last time, I'm sorry. Okay, so after I did the first loop, then you're going to put your finger through and then grab this and then loop it around and do it that way. And the reason why is that way because both of your loops will be even, okay? So that's what I did. You can do it however you want, and then you can kind of, flatten them out just a little bit and make them into like a little bow. And I think that that is adorable. So then next, like I said, you're not going to need a whole piece. So next you can go ahead and just cut it off just like that. Okay. Just like that. And then you can glue it on here. So I think this one is a little longer. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue it right here. Just put a little bit of glue there. Go ahead and stick that on there just like that. And now you can decorate this with, now I used flat back pearl, so you can use whatever you want. And I thought we would go ahead and use red this time. So here I'm just going to go ahead and grab my flat back pearls. You can also use pre-made bows if you have those in your stash. And I bought those a long time ago from Hobby Lobby. And you can use those instead of the red pipe cleaners that you have. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to clip these little flat backs apart. And then I'm just going to go ahead and place them on top of the wreath. And as you can see, I have different ones available to me. So I have different flat back colors that are around my desk that I just thought, oh, I might want to use those colors or this color. So you can put multiple colors on it. I went ahead and stuck a flat back candy cane from my stash on here. I thought that looked really cute. And so yeah, and then I'm going to go ahead and put on the backing on that so I don't forget. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that on. And I'm just going to do a little glue line here and then stick it on there just like that. And there we go. And it's ready. So anyway, so again, I'm going to be making these for my family so everybody can have one. Even the guys have to wear it. So even my son-in-laws have to wear it. So yeah. So I know they'll probably be like, oh, I don't want to look like a girl, but I don't care. They're going to have to wear it. So so anyway, okay, you guys. So now we're going to go ahead and go on to our next project. For our second project, this is going to be super simple, you guys, and it's going to be kind of cheesy probably, but I think that this is a really cute project to do with those really frilly garland, that are like gold and silver. It's like the back in the day when we, I don't know, maybe 60s, 70s when we were growing up, how everybody had the frilly, silvery garland and gold, and they were in like blues and purples and you know, all those colors. But you can cover this with that, and I'm going to share with you how to do that. So you're going to need a paper plate. Now you can use a regular plate if you want. I just opted for a paper plate, and you're just going to get your pencil and a 12 by 12 piece of cardboard, okay, or your chipboard that you use for your mini albums, and you're just going to go all the way around your plate, okay? You're going to go all the way around your plate, and I'm just tracing it a couple of times, but yeah, just like that, okay? Then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to get another piece of paper, another paper plate that is smaller, right? And you're going to put that in the middle. And see if I do this right, because, you know, my eyes aren't like what they used to be. So sometimes I'm a little off. So I think that's about the middle. So then draw another circle in the middle. Now you could do 2 of these if you want it a little sturdier, and, you know, but I thought that these were pretty cute idea. I saw it on Pinterest, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty easy little wreath to make and to do with things that you have. And it's easy that you can just hang it up, you know, like maybe on your cabinets. You know, some people decorate their cabinets in their kitchen, on a door, or maybe just in a little spot where you need a little extra, you know, happy holidays or something. So, so I thought this would be a simple thing to create. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to cut this out. So basically, we're just going to grab our scissors, and I'm going to cut this out really fast. Okay, so after you get your circle cut out and everything, you're going to grab your garland. Now this one is it's a smaller one, but I'm talking about the fluffy ones, right? And so this one was one that I had in my stash, and so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And so hopefully this will work. It does have a wire on it, so I'm not sure how this will work, but hopefully it will work. So you're just going to go ahead and you're going to hot glue your end here. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and hot glue that down just like that. I tried to look for my other garland, actually the one that I'm talking about, but I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened to it. And so this one is a pretty long piece. Now, the one that I'm talking about doesn't have wire. It's more flexible, and you're able to do, you know, you're able to maneuver it through your hole a little bit more better than what I'm going to be able to do mine. But I think you guys will know. Let's see. If I find a picture of what, I will post it here in the video. But for right now, we're just going to use this one. So here, you're just going to go ahead, and we're going to go around, and I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way around my little circle here. And you're just going to continue going around. Now, I thought this would be super nice and super easy because, you know, like I said, if you need that little extra, you know, little you know, something in a little area, or, you know, you want to decorate your cabinet or something, this is an easy way to do that without having to really go out and buy a whole bunch of different things, you know. And I mean, you can, if you want to. The Dollar Tree is pretty cheap, but I don't have a Dollar Tree next to me. I do have a Family Dollar, but I was not able to go over there today, and so I thought, you know what, I am just going to go ahead and do this. And when I saw this, I thought it was perfect way to do a wreath. So I know it's kind of cheesy, but I know it's going to work, you guys. It'll work. And like I said, you can cut out 2 of these and, you know, put them together so it's a little bit more sturdy. Mine is just 1, so it's not that sturdy, but that's okay. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this all the way around. Okay, so I will go ahead, and once I get to a place where I have wrapping my garland around, I went ahead and glued some spaces down. So I didn't do every single strand. I just did like every other strand, or maybe every 3rd strand. So, and then again, this garland has wire in it, and the one that I'm thinking of doesn't have wire. It just, you know, it's super flexible and, you know, kind of just flimsy. It's the garland that goes around your tree, and so you'll just go ahead and use that one. That one will be more fluffy, and so it's going to be easier for you to maneuver. And then here I'm just wrapping this around. I did cut my garland because it was one long piece, and so I decided to cut it in, like, you know, just in pieces, so that way it would be easier for me to maneuver around. So here I'm just going to go ahead and continue wrapping this all the way around. Okay, so I came up short. Just like by an inch, you guys, or yeah, about maybe an inch. I cannot believe it. That is crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab some ribbon. Now, I had a really festive ribbon that had like gold with red in it, and it had gold and red flakes. I do not know where that went. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to place this in here like this, right? And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this to this back, just like that, right? Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and just bring this up and over like this. So it has like a little hanging thing, right? So just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And if I can find my scissors. Oh, there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. And you can make yours however long you want, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue this onto the back of here. Alrighty. So, like that. Right? And then I'm going to glue the front of this so it sticks on. Grab it and bring it forward or backward and just lay that down. Okay, then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and grab a bow. Now, I have an easy solution for a bow, you guys. Oops, this came out. Let me go ahead and relay that down a second. I'm just going to push down on that. And there we go. Okay. And so for a solution for your bow, if you don't like doing bows or you don't know how to do a bow, I have a super easy solution. Go over to the bow aisle at your Walmart or whatever and buy some girl bows, right? And because they're already done for you. So I had bought these when they were on sale, and I think that these were at Walmart or they might have been at the Dollar Tree. I cannot remember. But this was a long time ago. So, and you can just stick your bow right here in the middle, just right there. Okay. If you like doing bows and you want to do a big bow, you're more than welcome to do that. I just thought that this would be a super simple way to do a bow and put it on here just like that, right? Okay, just like that. So now it's time to decorate our wreath. And I found these little bulbs over at Target a couple of years ago, and I thought that these were super cute. And you can use little bulbs like this, or you can use those styrofoam glitter balls. I've used those before too, and those come in larger sizes and smaller sizes. And so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just putting a bunch of different colors on this wreath, and I love the glitter ones. And I also used like not they're not matte, I guess they're kind of like a matte, but they're like a really shiny color, and they're just super pretty. And so I decided to go ahead and use these, and then we'll bring in some other stuff that I have in my stash that I bought from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to use those as kind of like fillers. And so yeah, so this turned out so cute. Absolutely love this. This is turning out so pretty. So this is a perfect way to make a wreath without really buying a whole bunch of items, right? And you can go down and just buy one big long garland, cut out your wreaths out of the chipboard, and then decorate them the way that you want with either stuff from your stash or from the Dollar Tree. And these are just little candy canes and little stars that I'm placing around the wreath. Okay, so I went ahead and stuck a poinsettia up on top of here, and then I went ahead and added my stickles to it because it was just plain and it kind of blended into the ribbon. So I thought I would go ahead and just go with stickles around the poinsettia. And there you go. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, I missed a little spot. Oh, I just saw that. Gotta fix that. So let me fix this real quick. Here we go. So, and we're done, you guys. We're done with our little wreath. I think it turned out super cute and so super simple, right? I just love it. And I can hang it up in my little hallway and it looks very festive. I just love it. And I hope that you guys try this out. It's super simple and easy to make. If you need a little decoration somewhere, like in the bathroom or something, or maybe a cabinet or something, you could just do a couple of these up really fast and easy. And then also we did our little wreaths that we can wear for Christmas. And how cute are these out of pipe cleaners, you guys? So that is my wreath theme project for day number 9. I hope you guys like it. I hope you try it. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to head over to Rosa's, which I'm sure you already did, and check out what she created for today. So thanks again, y'all. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks again for joining me, y'all, and head on over to Rosa's to see what she made for the 12 days of Christmas. I have her link down below, and I have some more crafty fun videos for you right here.